Just broke up the ice. Just got out of fucking training. I do not want to fucking do this, but I said I was gonna do it, so I'm gonna fucking do it. It ain't that bad. It ain't that bad. It ain't that fucking bad. Woo!
12 seconds later.
I'm like fucking Wolverine. Woo! Yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Sparks is the fucking man. All right. J motherfucking Sparks. My dick feels like a fucking popsicle. You wanna suck it? Woo! Yes. Suck my fucking dick. Woo! I am that nigga. Let's go, baby. Listen, man. You gotta become crazy about your goals. You gotta become a psycho, all right? Because there's millions of psychos out there that are willing to do above and beyond what the normal thinking man is willing to do. So you have to become psycho or else you're never gonna beat them. And life is all about competition. If you're not willing to compete with people who are willing to do the most, you will lose. It's literally that black and white, all right? Now that I'm done freezing my fucking nuts off, and give a little bit more game, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is, the whole framework for this video is literally what I've learned from being 23. I'm about to turn 24 in June, and every single time that it's about 3 or so months away from my birthday, I always like to reflect on the biggest life lessons that I've learned while being that age, right? And then it's crazy because I really feel like at 23, I learned that like you have to be obsessed, but then you also have to have balance. And I know that sounds very contradictive, but like the reality of it is when it's time to work, you gotta be fucking all in. You gotta be dialed. You gotta be obsessed. You gotta be fucking constantly thinking about new ways to improve in the areas that you need to improve in order to obtain that goal. But then at the same time, you also have to make time for other areas of your life that are important as well, like building relationships with people, you know what I'm saying? And also maintaining the relationships that you already have, you know? Because having the wrong people in your life can be very detrimental, but then having the right people in your life can be very constructive. So you never want to discount people that could potentially build something with you, you know? Not even just talking about with friends, but also with women, you know? But yeah, man, it's so exciting because I'm in a place in my life right now to where fun for me is doing hard work because I feel so much joy after I do something that stresses me the fuck out. It's so crazy. And I feel like I'm just tapping into like a higher consciousness of masculinity, you know, because before, like, I used to be the type of person where like I would still grind my ass off, but I was always using like smoking weed or like getting my dick sucked or like playing video games as like the fucking, almost like the rat chasing the cheese, you know what I mean? Like that was my cheese. I was looking for that, right? Instead of looking at what I'm actually doing and then being proud of what I'm doing and just enjoying the journey for what it is. You know, it's just a different mentality. And it's funny too that I'm even mentioning this because when I had that mentality of like the rat and the cheese that I just spoke of, that mentality led me to get burnt out a lot. And then it would cause me to like smoke hella weed or like just fucking stress myself out and just like do a bunch of dumb shit and hang around people that I shouldn't have been hanging around, stuff like that, you know? And it's interesting just how that works, you know? But then when you have the mentality of you're just enjoying the journey, you're enjoying the path up the mountain, it makes everything so much easier. Because now, like, when stupid shit happens to me, I don't give a fuck. As soon as it happens, I look for a solution. I'm not like, fuck, this is annoying, this is pissing me off, this is dumb, why did this happen to me? It's just like, okay, all right, what's the solution? And I find the solution, then I move on. Because I'm not worried about anything. I don't give a fuck. I'm stoic, you know? I'm obsessed with this self-improvement journey because it's done so much for me. Like, it's so crazy. Like, if you guys actually knew who I was in the past and like where I came from and like everything that makes me me, you'd be like, holy fuck, you know? And I'm not even trying to toot my own horn, but I'm just like, I used to be a fucking loser, bro. And now it's like, I can look in the mirror and be like, I fucks with you, bro. Like, I like who I'm looking at. I like the man who's looking back at me. You know what I'm saying? And even as I'm recording this video, as I'm going to edit this video, I'm literally going to be smiling as I'm saying this because I'm like, damn, like, I'm really out here doing this shit. It's fucking crazy, bro. I got a fight lined up April 19th, Motor City Casino soundboard. We'll see you there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just dialed, man. I'm dialed in. And don't get me wrong, I'm still going to party. I'm still going to do my things, but I'm going to earn it. I'm not going to just do this shit like on a consistent and frequent basis. I want to start doing more big things with my life before I start to kind of indulge in just hedonistic things, you know, that we all do, right? I know you smoke, I know you drink, I know you do something, right? We all do something, right? But it just has to be earned, you know? It has to be earned. But then it's also like, you got to think like every decision that you make, you could have made another decision. So I think about that a lot, you know, like I could spend this money on weed or I could spend this money on taking this girl out that I'm really fucking with, you know what I mean? Or I could spend this money on reinvesting into my YouTube channel or just like taking a trip somewhere so I could get a good vlog like type shit, you know, or buying new training equipment, whatever the case may be, something that's going to serve a purpose to build something. Because I feel like that's what's most important about being a man and your journey is just learning how to build. Like, you got to be a creator, you know what I mean? You got to make something, not only of yourself, but like to add value to this world so that way you can create new levels of sustainable income, but then also just to have a legacy, you know what I mean? Like, I just can't wait to just like fucking like 15 years from now just to see where the fuck I'm at, bro. It's gonna be crazy. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, man. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gone, man.